Hi everyone, welcome to another video of Evolved Parenting. In the prior video, I was attempting to summarize a lot of what's been talked about in these videos, and I was talking about this quote by Tolle, which is, "How is more important than what?" and how if we use conditional approval to manipulate children's behavior, that is rewards and punishments, or saying you're a bad boy or a bad girl, or you're a good boy or you're a good girl, how becomes less important than what. In other words, the child wants to succeed, wants to win approval, wants to rebel, wants to conform, all in order to win love, and so there's very little attention paid to the being and all of attention paid to doing. And so the obsession the parents have with academics or with their child behaving a certain way has them so focused on what that how becomes unimportant. But happiness is all based on how you do things, right? It doesn't matter what you're doing. If you're not happy, you're not going to be happy. And if you are at peace and you are happy, then regardless of what you're doing, you'll be fine. And if you're cultivating a sense of peace within yourself, a sense of harmony, then you won't be so obsessed with doing the right thing out of a need to win approval, but you'll want to do the right thing out of a desire to share love, be compassionate. You'll have empathy for other people because you won't be trying to win love for yourself. You'll have an abundance of love. So, but then the question is, how does this actually affect us in terms of pragmatic child raising? One of the examples you often see the parents are dealing with is that the child is unwilling to share, or the child is having a tantrum, or the child wants your attention and you can't give them your attention, or the child doesn't accept your explanations, or you don't give explanations and the child is confused. Well, all of this stems from the same statement: how is more important than what? If we're engaging in parenting from a place of compassion, a place of respect for them, a place of understanding, it doesn't come to a point where you need to be dictatorial or that you need to kowtow and reflexively do whatever they want. You are focused on the family unit, on compassion for the child, on seeing things from the child's eyes, but also seeing things from your eyes as the adult, and seeing things from the unit's eyes, the family unit's eyes. And then these actions just arise spontaneously. Because what's happening a lot of times is we're treating the symptoms, we're treating the external, we're focusing on the what and not on the how. If we put a lot more attention on the being rather than the doing, then a lot of these problems, these so-called problems, will go away. They are only resulting because we're not being present with our children, or because we're full of judgments, or because we're using conditional love. The very techniques that we're using to manipulate children's behavior is what's causing the misbehavior in the first place. Misbehavior is caused because the child does not feel love, does not feel belonging, does not feel respect. And so then if we respond to that with punishment, well, we're just reinforcing their belief that they're not loved. Whenever we're giving a child feedback on their behavior, if the behavior is not ones that we think are conducive to the family doing well, we need to constantly distinguish for them so much that it's probably going to annoy them that their self-worth is not called into question. That what we're doing is we're making commentary on the behavior, on the impact of that behavior on the family, but that their self-worth and their love is unquestioned. Because if we don't do that, then they will have a conditional approach to love, and therefore they will then need to constantly win proof of love, even as adults, whether it's money, possessions, the respect of other people, and they'll never be satisfied with themselves because that feeling will not be sustainable. So they'll be constantly chasing this approval or this proof of worth because we didn't provide it to them as children. So the stakes are very high. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. We work with clients one-on-one in terms of parental coaching, and we have guided meditations on BeTrueLove.com. If you haven't already subscribed, please go to evolveparenting.com. Thanks.